Fortnite Battle Royale Season 7 is over halfway complete, meaning the super secret snowfall skin is getting closer and closer to finally being leaked and unveiled. And while we still do have a few more weeks to go until we can finally see the snowfall skin revealed, completing your weekly challenges now is going to be the best way to get access to the snowfall skin as soon as possible. Week 6 of Season 7 is coming up, and we here at Simply Viral have all of the leaked Week 6 challenges here today, so we'll be going over them all and giving you guys the best tips and tricks to complete them in the quickest, easiest, and most efficient ways possible. What's up guys, and welcome back to the Simply Viral channel. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe with your channel notifications turned on by clicking that bell icon, that way you'll never miss another upload. And if you guys are excited to see the snowfall skin revealed in just a few weeks, make sure to drop a like on this video and give it a big old thumbs up. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the world of Fortnite Battle Royale to take a look at all of the leaked Season 7 Week 6 challenges. To preface these challenges, just like every other week, because the challenges do leak early, there is a very slight chance that one or two of them might end up changing when the challenges officially go live. Typically they are correct, but Epic Games can be a little bit sneaky from time to time, so make sure you double check the challenge menu on Thursday to make sure that everything is in order. Similar to our previous weeks, we have 3 hard challenges, which will give us 1000 XP or 10 battle stars upon completion, and 4 regular challenges, which will give us 500 XP or 5 battle stars upon completion. Challenge number 1 for week 6 here in Season 7 is actually going to be a staged challenge, and keep in mind with these staged challenges, you can't actually complete more than one stage in a single match, so unfortunately, it is one stage per match when these challenges are in effect, so it might take a little bit longer to complete them, but stage 1 is going to be deal 200 damage with SMGs to opponents. Stage 2 is going to be deal 200 damage with assault rifles to opponents, and stage 3, the final stage, is going to be deal damage with grenades, clingers, or stink bombs to opponents. Stage 3 does seem a little weird because clingers aren't actually in the game anymore. They were vaulted with Season 7, so maybe Fortnite is going to bring them back, or they'll be featured in an LTM or something like that. We'll definitely have to keep an eye out for that. Moving on, challenge number 2 this week is deal damage with different weapons in a single match. Now, unfortunately, sometimes with the leaked challenges, Epic doesn't actually include the number criteria to complete the challenge, so that is just a question mark for now. But seeing as it is a hard challenge and will reward us with 10 battle stars or 1000 XP, I assume it might be something like deal damage with 5 different weapons in a single match. Maybe even something like 7 different weapons, but I feel like that might be pushing it, so my guess is 5 at max. Challenge number 3 for week 6 is eliminate 3 opponents in Lucky Landing or Tilted Towers. This is pretty straightforward and honestly one of the best and easiest eliminate opponent challenges that we've had yet, seeing as it includes Tilted Towers. Obviously a ton of people land there, so it will be pretty easy to get 3 kills. Challenge number 4 is going to be search an ammo box in different named locations. Once again, we're not actually sure how many ammo boxes we need to search for this challenge, but I assume it'd be near 7 since we've had other challenges like search 7 chests in different named locations. We should note though, this does not have to happen in one match, so don't feel pressured to search an ammo box in however many different locations in just one match alone, as this is a challenge that can progress over time and throughout multiple different games. Challenge number 5 is going to be search chilly gnomes. Once again, we don't know how many gnomes we have to search for this challenge, but I think it'd be a pretty fun one, seeing as we've had a similar searching challenge in the past. If you guys remember, a couple of seasons back, we had a search gnome challenge that placed a whole bunch of random gnomes across the map. We're not sure if the gnomes are going to be in the same spots this time around. I do highly doubt it, but we'll give you guys some tips and tricks on how to complete this challenge along with all the others in just a few moments. Keeping the list rolling, challenge number 6 is going to be slide an ice puck over 150 meters in a single throw. This is definitely an interesting challenge as it's something that we've never seen before. Obviously, the ice puck is a toy available in the Season 7 Battle Pass, so make sure you have that unlocked before trying this challenge. Challenge number 7 is going to be our final challenge for week 6 here in Season 7, and it is another staged challenge. So remember, you can only complete one stage per match. Stage 1 is going to be visit Polar Peak and Tilted Towers in a single match. Stage 2 is going to be visit Lucky Landing and Retail Row in a single match. And the final stage, Stage 3, is going to be visit Lazy Links and Shifty Shafts in a single match. So those are all of the Season 7 Week 6 challenges, but don't go anywhere yet. Now let's run through the list one more time and figure out the best ways to complete each challenge as easily and as efficiently as possible. Challenge 1, the stages of dealing damage to opponents, is honestly going to be the easiest in any duo, squad, or limited time mode where you can knock players. Anytime you knock a player, you can basically get a free 90 to 100 damage out of thirsting that player. So if you run into someone who has some shield and full health and then you knock them and then proceed to eliminate them, you can actually complete a whole stage of this challenge in just one encounter. SMGs aren't a super rare drop and neither are assault rifles, so that's stage 1 and stage 2 complete pretty easy. The grenade part of this challenge might be a little bit tricky as nades aren't super reliable, but once again, knocking an enemy makes it a lot easier to complete this challenge. Dealing damage with different weapons in a single match might be kind of hard as you do actually have to be able to find the certain amount of weapons, but we do have pistols, SMGs, assault rifles, snipers, shotguns, rocket launchers, the minigun, and a grenade launcher all counting towards this challenge. I'm not 100% sure if grenades like the regular grenade or the stink bomb count towards this. That, like I said, I'm not certain of, but I believe they might help as well. So I'd recommend trying your hardest to deal the slightest bit of damage with one type of weapon. Even if you just hit them for like 8 or something, it technically still counts. So do that, then immediately switch to a different type of weapon and do the same thing over and over again. Keep in mind, this challenge is entirely based off of dealing a small bit of damage. You don't have to eliminate them, you don't even have to do a certain amount of damage. As long as you deal damage in some way, shape, or form with a different weapon, it'll count for this challenge. Eliminating 3 opponents in Lucky Landing or Tilted Towers, like I said earlier, should be super easy because, well, it is Tilted Towers after all. You're gonna have a ton of people landing there anyways, and since it's a challenge this week, there will be an even bigger influx of players dropping there every game. And getting 3 eliminations is just gonna happen naturally, honestly, over time, if you just land there enough. Challenge 4, searching an ammo box in different named locations, is pretty self-explanatory. You can try and do this in one match, but it is not required to. But those close in proximity to locations such as Junk Junction and Haunted Hills, you can easily knock out in the same match if you try. Just make sure you are keeping track of the areas you've already searched an ammo box in, and you'll have this challenge done in no time. Searching chilly gnomes will actually be a relatively easy challenge once we know the locations. I would recommend looking up a location guide of where all the gnomes are when the challenges actually release. I know the Fortnite Battle Royale subreddit always posts maps of these, as does the Fortnite Intel website, so those will be a big help there. Sliding an ice puck over 150 meters in a single throw, I think pretty much has to be done at the frozen lake outside of Polar Peak, as I think the hockey puck will slide the farthest and the easiest there. Just make sure you watch out for other players trying to complete the challenge there as well, because they might try and kill you. Then finally, visiting the different areas in a single match, that being first Polar Peak and Tilted Towers, then Lucky Landing and Retail Row, and then finally Lazy Links and Shifty Shafts, is 100% undoubtedly going to be completed the easiest if you play a mode that has glider redeploy enabled. Typically, the LTMs have glider redeploy, so I'd suggest going into one of those and visiting these areas by gliding across the island with the glider redeploy feature. And there you guys have it. Those are all of these Season 7 Week 6 challenges and how to complete them in the most efficient ways possible. If this video helped you guys out, or if you're excited to see the Snowfall skin revealed, make sure to drop a like on it. As I mentioned earlier, the Snowfall skin is our super secret skin for Season 7 and is going to be one of the rarest skins in the game once it releases. In order to actually unlock the Snowfall skin, you have to complete 60 different weekly challenges, meaning that we won't actually be able to see the Snowfall skin or even unlock the Snowfall skin until week 9 of Season 7. Because we do only have 7 challenges each week, and 9 times 7 is 63, that means week 9 will finally be the week where we can unlock the Snowfall skin. Similar to the other secret challenge-based skins like the Blockbuster skin or Enforcer or the AIM skin, I assume the Snowfall skin is going to play a pretty heavy role in the overall storyline for Season 7 and probably put some teases into the game for Season 8, so you guys will definitely want to unlock it, as now these skins like Blockbuster or Enforcer or AIM are some of the rarest in the game, seeing as they can no longer be unlocked and will never be available again. And with that being said, that pretty much concludes today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, as I mentioned earlier, feel free to drop a like rating on it. And if you guys are brand new here to the channel, feel free to go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on by clicking that bell icon. That way you'll never miss another upload. After you do join the notification squad, YouTube will send you a message every single time we post a new video here on the channel. That way you can be the first one to like, watch, and comment on each and every new post. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you guys on the battle bus. Peace out.